doing a special little review. I barely have done this, but I'm deciding to do a revised review after seeing lately again Get Out. Just want to see if my opinion changes or not. So, Get Out, as everybody knows, is the directorial debut of Jordan Peele, one half of Key and Peele, which great comedy duo with their TV show. Keanu, not the best movie, but I got some good laughs out of it. They work so well, but this was something Jordan wanted to do. He had talks to do a film like this that wasn't completely like a horror movie, but it had thrillers of how humans interact, and especially how this one, which we know takes place in a little out of town house where the main guy, I forgot his name already, but incredible actor in this movie, is invited by his girlfriend, which is white, to their home to meet the parents, the siblings, and just feeling uncomfortable. And that's the type of movie Jordan wanted to do. After watching the movie again, I just really appreciated more how this movie works. I've said it a couple times before, just throwing little subtleties like conversations of what kind of sports he's into and is he a fighter. There are things that the family was trying to question Daniel Kaluuya, I think that's his name now, I remember his character. They're trying to see what kind of person he was, because everything starts unveiling as we go out through the movie, and after we realize that they're basically auctioning him off to more family members that eventually arrive. Which, by the way, great scene, the way his girlfriend kind of doesn't know at first and is wondering, why are we having a family reunion now? And just the way they plant everything like that, really good. Them realizing just what kind of person he is, because they want to see who they're gonna auction him off to. Just little things like that that catch my attention. And just I realize more and more as I see more of the movie. Just when you see again the film, just reactions to like when they're heading to the house and Allison Williams' character is telling Daniel Kaluuya's character like, no one's gonna mess with my man. In a way, you can see that as like she's loyal to him. She is the only one for him, and things like that. But when you see more as her man, like that's her property. Just we realize like maybe she doesn't mean what we think it means. You can see it's like her character. It's not really all lies like we thought it was when it all reveals later on. Sure, she might have to play along where she doesn't know some things, but there are other things like that where you realize she meant what she was saying. And just the whole like sunken place, like it starts making just more sense. Just it just adds to the validation of how how people are. And it doesn't have to be just whites and blacks, any kind of race. The way some people might give in to another group of people, try to fit in, and the way it could work of like brainwashing. You experience one road trip and you come back as like a different person, and he's finally being captured, and he's getting an expedition of why he was chosen, explaining that they see them as this trend of the family tells them, and they want to experience abilities like that. This could all seem as a way where when your offspring brings a partner where you kind of want to be interested and delve into their culture, but not in a way where it benefits them but benefits you. Just things like that. You start clicking more. It makes more sense the more views you watch. That's why I feel like watching this movie. It just you got more out of it each time. Seeing him how he escapes, how like he uses cotton, like things that weren't always in his favor, like to kind of help him. Just also that message that was very clever. I probably am reaching here, but seeing how he used that to kind of help him escape, that was a good ironic tool to use. There's some things I still find annoying. I still think it was all weird, like the daughter did not know this. He should have been something like, he was really on her side too much. He was too loyal, but it was like, even you don't realize what's going on, even though she knew she was a part of it. So it's like, there's still things like there are things here that are obvious that you should get out. And she just doesn't want to know it. It's just, there are things like that where you know that why she was acting how she was, but it's things are obvious that you could not have this go over your head. At times, the build up is a little bit slow. I could say like it goes a little bit slow, but then it picks up. But there are little things still like the build up. But this movie feels like it's gonna age kind of well. So originally I gave Get Out like a B plus, but honestly, looking back on it more, it really deserves an A. It really It's one of the best movies of the year for sure. So let me know, guys, what you thought of Get Out. If you've seen it multiple times, has it aged for you? All this in the comments below. And as always, Rolling Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.